Got to explain, who we are. You got to do it over and over again. You've got to talk to them about the platform and how that investment into our campaign will actually help the taxpayer and the people that are giving you the money as well. And if you do that, you can raise the money. You also have to smile a lot and make sure that they know that you're a human being just like they are. We've got a plan in place to be able to reach out and tell people what our platform is through initiatives like communication, which is really important, written, verbally, and of course through media. Very expensive, and that's probably the most expensive part of the campaign is the communication piece. So that's how we plan on spending it, is to strictly get out there and try and get to people in whatever form possible, the internet, setting up a website, doing the things that we need to do. Public image is important. I think people need to see the serious side of a candidate, and they need to see the real side as well of a candidate on the other side, which is a more relaxed kind of image that shows you within your community and who you are as a human being, your family. All of that is important, and I think elections have to bring every part of a candidate out. The serious side and the fun part, and image is important with your words. So you need to make sure that people believe you when you say something, and image is important in how you've done your job for the last 20 years. If you've been somebody who has just changed their mind regularly and said things and then have not followed through with them, how do you expect people to believe you? So image is about what you've done in the past and what you plan on doing in the future.
So we have a chance to present your image fresh.
Yes, and that's the wonderful thing about campaigns, is that you can start over and teach people about who you are and what you have to offer. It really is odd, however, that a person who's been in politics and probably has more experience in levels of government and years of experience in politics than any other candidate that's in the race is considered an underdog. But that's because I believe it's because of the media portrayal. It's about last names and who recognizes them. I think that'll change once the people start to get to know who we are and what we have to offer. And yes, of course, how much experience you actually bring to the table. The casino, has been kind of blown out of proportion. It's amongst a whole series of means and methods of me trying to make up the difference in money that we have in this city in the way of a shortfall. We are $500 million in debt. We need, in my camp, my election camp, we need to bring out exactly how we are going to make up that money without going to the property tax base. The other options, all the other candidates will be speaking about. It'll be about trying to cut where you can't cut. It'll be about trying to find money where it doesn't exist, and are going to try and stray away from the reality of trying to make the money somewhere else. I'm thinking outside the box, and that's what I think is needed in this election. I think it's crucial that people vote. I think it's crucial that the young people vote. I think it's important for people to understand that this level of government is more important to the city and to your livelihood in a community than provincially or federally. I think that anyone that decides not to vote is someone that doesn't have the right to complain later if things aren't done properly. I have a real issue with people that just decide to stay home. They should go out and vote. I think the budget, certainly the biggest issue, to bring it back, to save the city of Toronto. I think that we're moving in an era now that the key decisions are going to be made over the next 4 years. I think it's probably the most important 4 years in the history of the city of Toronto, because the next mayor will either cripple us completely or they will take us into a new era, a fresh era that will save the city and create a nice, healthy, prosperous society. If you take it the other way, the way that we have been going, I'm afraid that it's going to get worse. I think that if I were leading in the polls, it would still be an upset. Just the fact that I'm in the race talks to me about how proud I am to be a Torontonian and be able to be in a race like this. There's not many people that can say they've got the credentials to run in a mayoralty race. So I think that even if you're at 44% of the polls and you win, it's still an upset, because you never know what's going to happen in an election, and none of us are really sure at the end of the day. The biggest and the most important poll is Election Day.